What's up, y'all? It's Lori the Bike Chick from Fitness and Adventure Sports in White House, Texas. This is the Trek Domane 4 aluminum frame. The price range, I think, what was the price range on this? Right at they start literally around $1,300. So it's a good intro road bike. So you can actually put a gravel tire in here if you want later. And there's lots of points for mounting like bags, water bottles. So lots of storage and even like a rack on the back if you want to. 10 speed, and the more gears that you have, basically the easier it is for you to pedal uphill. And some people say, oh, I don't want a lot of gears. No, actually, the best bikes have the most gears. It just kind of hands down is like what it is. You get 2 rings in the front, and the bigger rings in the front actually put you in a harder gear. So every pedal stroke, you're gonna go a little bit further. And that's what a quote unquote road bike is, or the reason why someone gets a road bike is because they want to go faster, like in a shorter amount of time. And then also the curved down handlebars. The reason for that is so you can get down low, and it's the difference between you putting your hand out the window going like this versus like this. You're just faster. So you can ride with groups of people. There's group rides that everyone has the same bike, curved down handlebars, same gearing, and you can keep up. Hydraulic disc brakes, so it's just a disc brake back here. It allows you to go through yucky stuff, like if you're going through, you know, dirt or anything like that, or water, it just brakes really good, and it's actually safer because in road riding, you're right next to that, you know, road tire on road tire. You can just put a little bit of braking on there, and you're not like, you know, basically you're not slowing down like 100%. Like if it was a rim brake, it's grabbing this like that and stopping you like a lot. So this one, it just modulates better. So you can just put a little bit on, you know, and not like 100% stop on off. So you can kind of slow down like your car. So it modulates like your car. But yeah, this is the Trek Domane ALR 4. They make a 2, or actually or did they say 3? I'd have to look it up. But they only make like, I think 2 aluminum ones or 3 aluminum ones. And the main difference is the frames are the same. The frame and the actual fork is the same. But what happens is that your actual gears change. So this is going to be all Tiagra, like everything Tiagra, Shimano. And all that is basically, it's like in the lineup, it goes Durace, Ultegra, 105, Tiagra, and Sora. So you're still getting, it's still an intro group set, but that's how they're bringing the price down.
I want to say too that most bike brands, when they put a carbon fork on a aluminum bike, it has a carbon fork with an aluminum steer tube. Trek does a full carbon fork with a carbon steer tube as well, which really dampens the vibrations.
Nice. So. Yeah, and there's plenty of mounts. Like, so they actually have a bag mount up here, two, and then underneath also, I believe. Yeah, they also have like underneath mounts. Yeah, pretty cool.
And it comes.
All right, it comes with matching gold screws. These are highly wanted, as we do know.
They're not really gold, but they're gold.
Yeah, people like these. They kind of show up missing every now and then. Some different accent pieces. Having a hole in the middle helps because that way it relieves the pressure right here, and it's just a comfortable situation. This actually is a great saddle, and we have other ones too that if you didn't want something like this, you can put another one on there, and there's a 30-day guarantee on the one that you purchase off the wall. I'll show you my #1 seller. Okay, here's my #1 selling saddle. It has a liquid in it right here and a hole in the middle to relieve the pressure. I've never had a return on this, and I've been selling it for since COVID, so probably about 5 or 6 years. And there's 2 different widths, but we actually sell the 165. This is the 185, but the 165, which is, I might not even have it, but the smaller one is usually our #1 seller, and sometimes Trek runs out of it. But the width is what that is. So you have 185 is the width back here, and then 165 is probably a little bit smaller. So it's like you're cutting all of this off so you can get your legs down there. But keep in mind, you're really only using from here up usually, like your tailbone, you know? It's when you push yourself up on the bike that you're gonna be sitting back here. And then here's the big one, the 225, which I would not recommend for that bike because it just puts you in like a really upright position. You can see how basically the smaller the saddle, the more down that you're going to be going in the bike, because it forces you to go down, because this right here is pushing on you and forces you to have to sit more upright. a lot. We do really well with this, and it is like more firm, and then you know it's not as wide by any means, but you get 2 option choices. There's even a 135, which is pretty small. All right, it comes with a 32 millimeter tire. That's just the width of the tire. And then the rims, this is just a good, you know, little intro rim on here. And I believe later you can go tubeless, which what that means, you can take the actual tube out, and it allows you to reduce the pressure of the tire where that tire gives, and it's adding suspension to the bike. Because if you had the tube in there, you have to air it up really hard, and then your tire is going to be bouncing up and down on the ground like beep beep beep. So but if we can get rid of it, it allows for a softer ride. So but yeah, if you're wanting some intro, go check it out. We offer test rides.
What size is that one?
This one's a 58. So
come by it.
Yeah, and what colors do these come in? I think like everything good sellers from Trek come in 3 colors. So white, all black. They make like this black right here. They make one in all black, which is very stealthy. I just want to change it up because I've seen the white one before and it looks really pretty. So
You guys watch, but you got to subscribe.